As she said, I am Mark. I do get up here pretty much monthly just because, well, it's to help Laura is why I first started coming. And I kind of didn't want it to help fail, so I kind of came up and said, well, the first one was about fear. So I said, well, it's fear of public speaking. What am I doing standing here? So anyway, tonight's story is Busted. I really wasn't planning on telling this story, but again, saw there was very few in the hat, so I threw my name in. As you can see, I've got a little bit of facial hair. Always have. Never shaved my upper lip. So when it started coming in at, some people say age 6, it's pretty close. So I was always that guy that looked a little bit older. So my story is, that's not my beer. Wasn't my beer, really. Mom, if you're listening, still not my beer. So back in high school, Donna and I were dating. We were high school sweethearts. Everybody? Happens every time. Anyway, we were high school sweethearts, and this was the summer between my junior and senior year in high school, and we decided to go have a picnic with some friends, another couple. So, as all high school kids should do, somebody needed to buy beer. I'm changing the names to protect the innocent, or the guilty in this case. So, somebody went out and bought beer. Again, I won't mention any names just because my mom might be listening. And so we went out. We had this great picnic. We bought burgers, we bought buns, we bought chips, we had the place, we had the fire going right out by the lake. It was really cool. Then we realized we didn't bring anything to flip the burgers on the grill. We didn't care, the beer was cold. So we took the cardboard box from the chips and used that to flip the burgers, and it didn't start on fire. It was really good, and we almost finished the beer. Enjoyed ourselves, went home. My mom is a very snooping person, and she found the beer hidden under the dirty clothes at the bottom of my hamper in my closet, the hamper that I never used. I don't know how she found it. So I come home from school, and there on the counter are 8 beers. These beers look familiar, but I cannot confirm they were actually my beers. So, oh, shit. So very busted. But you do the best acting. Hey, Mom, what's going on? How was your day? How are the kids? My mom remarried. There were 4 little kids under the age of 5 at this time, running around, trying to deflect and distract and go, well, I'm going to go do my homework. Hang on, we need to talk. What's going on? Well, I got a question about this beer. Like, well, what beer? Smartness right there, right? I don't know what you're talking about. This beer right here. Like, well, okay, what's it from? Says, well, I found it in your room. You did? Oh, I remember now. A friend, we were out with friends. He was drinking. He had too many. And you know, Mom, I don't drink. It's not right. I'm in football. I'm in band. I shouldn't be drinking in high school. Right? They're not my beers, but he was so drunk, I took the beer away from him. I took his keys. I drove him home. I took the beer with me. Well, I can't keep the beer in my truck because then I'll get busted for underage and open container. So I put it in my room, and then I forgot about it. Oh, Mark, I knew it wouldn't be you.